What up, Dokkaners? It is that time of year. Once again, we are in the home stretch, baby. Little over a month to go before the 9-year anniversary. 33 days until July 7th. So it is about time that we start dropping all of the 9-year anniversary prep videos, wouldn't you say? There's going to be a lot of them coming up, so get ready to be inundated by 9-year anniversary thumbnails all over the place. If you guys have been enjoying all of the content, all the gameplays, all the shorts, all the news breakdowns and all that stuff, the live streams, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button today. You're on the road to 90,000 subscribers. As much as I want to have you guys Dokkaning responsibly, this is a personal goal of mine. If we could hit 90,000 by 9-year, that would mean so much to me. So if you guys have been enjoying all the content, then be sure to support your boy today. While you're at it, go ahead and like this video too. So the 9-year anniversary. Today's video is going to be all about the medals. How many medals are we going to need in order to prepare for the new units that are coming in? As you guys know, there are 6 new summonable characters that are going to be available in parts 1 and part 2 on the 9-year anniversary banners, and this is the full medal breakdown for all of the different medals that you're going to need to awaken these characters. If you guys want to screenshot it, feel free. This is what you need. This is the distribution. There are a couple of units that have some overlap, which is normal, right? Like the new unit, the banner unit, they obviously would require the same Dokkan event medal, and there are some other little overlaps here and there. The thing is, though, this year, unlike years past, we do have the additional benefit of the Dokkan Awakening support medal campaign, and that significantly reduces the need to pre-farm. So even if you're somebody who is ready and willing to pre-farm everything, because if we break this down, there are almost 500 medals in total, 497 to be exact. Of the 497, 210 are not obtainable right now. That's because these 105 and these 105 are only obtainable through the new Dokkan events, the Broly stage and the Beast Gohan stage. We don't have those, but the remaining 287 you can pre-farm. Before this year, I would have just said straight up, okay, go farm all that out. And it would have been time consuming, but it would taken a lot of the workload off of you, because if you do over half of the work beforehand, you don't have to worry so much about it in here. Because look at this, 105 runs or 105 medals plus 105 medals, that's 210. So assuming every run gives you just 7 medals, we're not even factoring in like bonus link power level and all that stuff, that would be 30 runs of a Dokkan event. That's insane. 30 times 25 is 750 stamina. You would be burning 750 stamina just to get the medals for these 2 characters right here and these 2 characters right here. So consider adding all of this on top of that. That's a lot, right? So that's why the Dokkan Awakening support medal campaign coming in the clutch actually takes a significant workload off of us. So I don't want you guys to over prepare, because you're not going to have to. And I was actually about to start doing this myself before I prepared this video. So now I also know to not overwork and over pre-prepare. So let's go through this one by one. Starting with the new Dokkan event medals, the Broly medal and the Beast Gohan medal. These 2, obviously, we need 105 from each. 28 of them at least are obtainable from missions. Now, when I say at least, when we factor in these missions, I always operate under the assumption that all of the medals can be obtained in one fell swoop, because typically they can be. On any Dokkan event or a Dokkan Awakening support medal set, they will always give you 3 separate missions, but on the same stage, and they can all be done at the same time. These missions are not nearly as difficult as something like Red Zone. You can totally stack the missions on top of each other. You can do them separately, it doesn't matter, but I will always operate under the assumption that everybody does all the missions at the same time. So assuming you beat the Beast Gohan stage in the Dokkan event once, while satisfying the condition for this mission, and for this mission, you'll be earning 7 plus 7 plus 7, plus the base 7 that you get from clearing the event itself. So that's actually a 4th 7, giving you 28. So that's why I'm always going to count 28 here and 28 here, leaving only 77 left over. 77 left over can be broken down into 11 runs, so that would require 265 stamina apiece. This, in comparison to what we were talking about before, is significantly less, right? Significantly less. So I will take that. This is all we're gonna have to worry about once the celebration begins. What is that, 530? 530, yeah. 530 stamina versus 750 is also a big improvement. Now moving on to the other medals that are already in game. All of these other medals we can farm out, but you don't have to do that much. So let's take a look at these. First of all, neither of these medals need to be farmed at all. Why? Because if we look at this chart, this trusty old chart here, look at this. The Broly medal and the Ultimate Gohan medal, 35 plus 14 equals 49. And for the Ultimate Gohan, 35 plus 21 equals 56. So we need a grand total of 49 and 56 metal respectively. All of them are covered through the missions. All of them. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. This counts as 2. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So across all of these different missions, 8 times 7 of these Gohan medals can be obtainable. That's 56. So Gohan's done. Likewise with the Broly medals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 times 7 gives you 49. So 49 total required, 49 for missions, 56 total required, 56 for missions. No need to pre-farm these medals. I just saved you a ton of time. I was about to do this. I really was. As I was making this video, I was going to start doing that. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because this would have been a massive 2-0. And I hope, I mean, I'm a month away. We're a month out from 9 year. I would imagine that this probably won't impact anybody now, because I don't think really anybody has started to pre-farm these medals. Maybe some of you have. Let me know in the comments if you've already done this. Rip to you. But hey, you'll have those medals for a future Dokkan Awakening at some point, you know? Moving on to the next 3 batch right here. We got the Gogeta, and the Gods. So we need a grand total of 21 of the Super Gogeta medals, as you can see right here. 21. You need 35 of the base Gogeta medals, and then 35 of the Gods medals, all for the same Carnival Gogeta. So let's take a look. 14 of these can be obtained from missions. Let's actually go through and see why. This is where the Gogeta medal Super Saiyan can be found. This is obtained by clearing stage 1 of the Advent of Omnipotence. So that is the first stage where this is the medal to drop anyway. So both of these missions pertain to the same Dokkan event. So again, assuming that you clear both on the same run, you clear with 3 movie bosses and you use every single type, which should not be difficult. These Dokkan events are easy. Assuming you clear both, you would earn an additional 7 medals on top of this one. That is why my number that I get here is 14, leaving only 1 more run left over, which is 25 stamina. For the base Gogeta medal, if we look here, there are 2 more missions, but these pertain to the second stage of the Advent of Omnipotence, and that is the one where the base Gogeta is the medal that's reward. So if you clear both of these at the same time, which I imagine people should be able to, you will earn all of these medals, but also you will earn 7 medals from this event just from base Gogeta, leaving 28 left over. So that gives you 100 stamina to spend just by getting that one. And then for the Gods, it is all covered. 35 is required, as you saw in the diagram. 35 obtained from the missions. We can count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 7, 35. 35 cancels out 35. No need to pre-farm the Gods medals. So look at that. 3 of these medals are already fully accounted for. You have nothing to worry about. So far, all we have to do is 5 runs worth of Gogeta Dokkan events. That's it. And then that leaves the last 3, which are the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and the Orange Piccolo, all pertaining to the LR Gammas down here. You need 42 of the Gamma 1, 42 of the Gamma 2, and 7 of the Orange Piccolo. So let's see how much of these are covered by the Support Awakening missions. 42 required, 21 covered from the missions. Let's break that down. Over here, this is a typo. This is supposed to actually say stage 1. In the details, it does say it. So clear stage 1 of Gamma 1. I don't know why it says stage 1 versus stage 2. Yeah, this is definitely a typo. So clear the Gamma 1 Dokkan event with at least 3 movie heroes. Clear the Gamma 1 Dokkan event with every single type. You can do both on the same run. You would get 7 plus 7 plus the base 7 that you get from just doing the event, ergo 21. 42 minus 21 leaves 21 left over, meaning 3 runs, 75 stamina needed. Don't forget, I am not factoring in power level bonus. If your power level is high enough, you could get lucky with those bonus drops. If you guys have seen some of my post-game show streams after we summon for characters, when I'm farming those medals, I will sometimes get those. And then when you also do a boosted run, you could even get double that. So this is just the minimum. You could totally blaze past this and not even have to do 3 runs. You might even get this in 2 runs. Same goes for the Gamma 2, same exact thing. 2 more missions pertaining to the Gamma 2's Dokkan event. So assuming you clear them both at the same time, 7 plus 7 plus the base 7 gives you 21. So only 21 left over. So 75 stamina required for this. 3 runs. Orange Piccolo fully accounted for. You only need 7 medals, and those 7 medals are obtained in this mission right here. So Orange Piccolo is not needed at all. So of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 medals that you can work on, only 4 of them actually need to be messed around with because the other 4 are covered. And if you didn't know that going into this, then you might have wasted some of your time, some of your precious stamina. So that is why I am dropping this video as early as I can, so that you guys know ahead of time that while you do want to Dokkan responsibly to save yourself some headache, don't overdo it. Sometimes there is such a thing as Dokkaning a little too responsibly. So here's the final breakdown. Before the 9th anniversary, all you gotta do is 7 medals of this guy from this event, stage 1, 28 medals, which is 4 runs of this guy from stage 2 of this event, 21 medals from the Gamma 1. These 2 are separate Dokkan events, by the way. 21 medals from Gamma 2. 275 total stamina required. So to put that into context for me, I have 388 stamina in a full bar. So I can fit all of this into 1 bar. Right now, not every Dokkan event is available every single day. So you might not be able to do all of this on the same day unless you want to use your keys, which by all means feel free. But because we've got a month going before the 9-year anniversary, you can take your time with this. Anytime you have spare stamina, you want to just throw on a couple runs on this event or that event, you can. Time is not a factor. You can totally take your time with this. But for further, just putting this all into context, into perspective, 77 medals out of 497 medals are all that we need to actually pre-farm. We only have to pre-farm 15% of all required medals before the 9th anniversary. When we actually get into the 9th anniversary, 210 of them out of the 497 would be covered by these. Actually, you would only have to then do 154. So you would only have to do maybe like 25% left. So a lot of it is really just being carried by these missions. So big shout out to Dokkan for giving us all of these extra missions. These rewards are going to make our lives so much easier. And this really isn't a whole lot. So while some of you may have come into this video thinking, yeah, I'm not doing that, that's a lot of work, it's really not. This is not going to take all that much time. And considering you've got over 30 days as of me recording and posting this video, I mean, I see no reason not to do it. Unless, of course, you're superstitious. If you're superstitious, I respect that. I know some people are like that. I'm not here judging you. I mean, look at the crazy rituals that I do on my summons. I use the wheel. I do the crack thing. Like, you know, to each their own. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But I at least wanted to show you what we have going on here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments if you knew that this was actually how much we really had to do, or did you also think, like me, that we just had so much to pre-farm? Have you started pre-farming these medals? If so, how much have you done? Did you overshoot? Let me know your overall thoughts about preparing for the anniversary in the comments down below. Also, give me a stone check down there. How many stones you got? Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you should know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.